Hello, you guys. So, if you're new here, my name is Daphne. I make videos mostly based on fashion and lifestyle. If you're interested in that, if you're interested in watching me, make sure you subscribe if you haven't, because that would really be a good ego boost for me. But anyway, today I wanted to discuss fashion trends for the spring and summer of this year. This is sort of just a collective idea of my opinions and just some other stuff that I've researched. Take it or leave it, you know, trends, they all come and go. Some people love them, some people hate them, some people love some and hate others. It's really all subjective, but let's get into it. Okay, so the first one that I think we've already seen a lot of is knits and crochets. Obviously when it comes to knitwear, we've already seen sweater vests make like a huge presence in the past year or so, and I think that's still gonna continue to be very relevant, probably just in some brighter colors. We're transitioning from like those fall, brown was a huge thing. I think we're sort of transitioning out of that, and you'll see like sweater vests and more bright pastels and just colorful colors. I think like in general, just the whole handmade crochet netting type of feel. Like in high fashion this year, I believe it was from Vogue, I saw that netting is sort of one of the trends that's gonna kind of make its appearance this year. So I think we sort of replicate that with the crochet. Like, you know, we see those crochet tops or even like the hand knit sort of chunky cardigan sweaters. I think those are gonna be big. I'm personally really into that. But overall, more of that just handmade, textured type of feel. I think that's gonna be in this year. The next trend that I thought was pretty interesting, this one's pretty self-explanatory, is just platform sandals and flip-flops. I think this is very reminiscent of early 2000s. I think like in recent years we've seen like the strappy like kitten heel sort of look, and I feel like this year we're gonna see a bit of like a bolder shoe and thick platform, and honestly I'm here for this one. We love a good fun shoe. I think sandals are like easy and fun to play around with. They just feel like less of a commitment because you kind of just slide them on your feet and go about your day. It's not like you gotta put on the shoe and lace it up, you know. Okay, but yeah, obviously sandals are always prevalent during the spring and summertime, and I think we're just gonna see a new type of sandal debut this year, and I'm here for it. So next trend I think we're gonna see this year is very bold prints. I was doing some research on this and I think it's pretty interesting because I think 2020, well, I don't think, I know 2020 was a rough year. We were all in quarantine, staying at home, and now things are getting a little better and we're starting to come out of that, and I think everybody just wants to come out of that full force. Because of that, I think bolder prints are really going to be in. You know, when it comes to springtime, we always have the floral patterns, and I think in the past we've seen a lot of the little dainty cutesy flowers, but I think this time it's really gonna be big, like big. No, but I think they're gonna be a bit more in your face. I think we're gonna see, I've sort of seen on Pinterest the Hawaiian like floral making a bit of an appearance. I think that's kind of fun. I think that'd be a fun one to play around with this year. Also, like, we've seen a lot of those like psychedelic type prints, like with pants and like on those like mesh sort of tops. That's another little honorable mention, is those mesh type of fabrics. But I think this year's just gonna be full of color and boldness and just stepping out of 2020 bigger and better. And sort of piggybacking off of that, I think the colors are going to be bolder this year too. We always see a lot of pastels in the springtime, and I love pastels honestly, but I think it'll still be pastel colors but a bit bolder. I've seen that bubblegum pink is gonna be a big one, not like baby pink, but just a less toned down version of that. I think orange is gonna be another big one. I think we'll still see a lot of the same color palettes we have. I think sage green is still gonna make its way through the springtime. I think that Colors just sort of timeless, and I think we'll just see a lot of the same reoccurring spring colors. We might just see a bolder twist on that. Okay, this next one, I don't know if I've seen a lot of people talk about this, so maybe this is just a personal opinion, but I think that linen is going to be a huge thing this spring and summer. Like when I think of that, I think like the linen like shorts and top set, sort of like just a nice cute beach cover up. Or like sort of piggybacking off of that, we've got like the terry cloth like sets, just something like to throw on over like a bikini or something like that. I think it's super like laid back and comfortable, and I'm just here for it. Another shoe that I think particularly this spring, you know, in the past we've had the over the knee boots, which I'm not that into. I think I bought a pair when I was like a freshman in high school and I thought they were cute then, but like I'm just not about it anymore, but that's a personal preference. But anyway, I think something we've been seeing instead of over the knee boots is just knee-high boots that reach just below the knee. You know what I think that's self-explanatory. Okay. I've seen Zara has these really cute like rubber ones. I don't know if this is something I'll particularly take part in, but I can still appreciate it in all of its glory. So that's that. So the next trend that I think is going to be very prevalent, I don't know if I'm right about this one, but I think we've seen a lot of this already on Pinterest, and you probably already know what I'm talking about, or maybe you don't, maybe I just assume that, but it's the scarf tie tops, or just like halter tops in general. I think this sort of ties into like those crochet like little halter tops, or just like the scarves that you like tie around, or like the little silk scarves, sometimes like in the hair, sometimes like as a top. I appreciate this one. I think it's really cute. It has a very effortless vibe to it. Personally, I don't know if I will go for this one. Maybe that just has to do with my own insecurities, or maybe it has to do with the fact that it just doesn't feel like a secure top, because it's not really a top. But either way, it's cute. It's very spring and summery, and if you're into it, then take part. And that goes for anything in this video. But scarf tops, halter tops. What am I doing with my hands? Okay. Moving on. This is a trend that I think is a bit controversial. I don't know how I feel about it personally. I think I kind of want to be about it, but I also kind of don't. And that's all of the little crisscross straps and like the little strappy details. Like, you know, those pants that have made like a big appearance recently that have like the little strings sort of coming up from the side, or I think even on tops we'll see like the tie around straps, just a lot of little strappy details. I think that'll still like continue its way into the spring, maybe not the summer, I don't know, but I think that's something that we'll still be seeing. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay, so this next trend, this is what's up, okay? This is not going anywhere. That is just baggier pant silhouettes. I think we all already know that skinny jeans are gone. They're out. Rest in peace. Nobody wants anything to do with them anymore. I, being one of those people, no hate to you if you wear skinny jeans. It's just not what I'm about. But I think we'll see this. We'll see a lot of wide leg jeans, a lot of statement trousers. I think that's gonna be a big thing this year. We'll be moving away from just the sweats that we all wore in quarantine, and we'll see more laid-back, businessy type trousers sort of worn in a non-business type of way, and I am very here for it. I think it's so cute. Very effortless girl boss CEO type of vibes. Also, another honorable mention is, you might hate me for this, but I think low-rise jeans are making a comeback. I can say I personally will not be wearing them. Don't hold me to that though. I don't think they're that flattering unless you're like Bella Hadid, but I think people are wearing them again and I don't know how I feel about it, but it is what it is. The next trend, and I think we've seen a lot of variations of this, is corsets. We've seen already the appearance of undergarments sort of worn as outerwear. We've seen different variations of this. I also read that Bridgerton, a show that many people have taken part in watching, will have some influence on fashion trends this year. I think we'll get more of that like classic corset type of look as opposed to some of the like modernized versions we've seen of it in recent years. But I think we'll continue to see corsets sort of utilized in different ways this year, and I think it'll be interesting, and you know, that's that. The last trend, maybe this is just my personal taste, but I think tote bags or just slouchier bags will continue to be a trend for the spring and summer. I personally really like this trend. You know, we've seen a lot of those like fuzzy bags that are super Pinteresty aesthetic. I think we'll continue to see a lot of that, and I think just the nice laid back tote bag, like getting your groceries at the farmer's market type of vibe. I think it's cute, I think it's fun, and I like it a lot. So that is my trend predictions slash analysis slash my take on what's going to be in this year and whether I like it or if I hate it. I don't know if I really voiced to you how strong my opinions are on those things, but I don't have a lot of strong opinions in general. I am just that type of person. What am I saying at this point? I really don't know. Okay, with that being said, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see more from me, I think I already said this, but I'll say it again, you can hit that subscribe button and you can turn on notifications so you don't miss a video. But once again, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.